Alright then, welcome to something a bit different, some Pauper games, and this hand is pretty much borderline keep. I'm on the draw, I might be tempted to keep this on the play, but on the draw it's not really worth it, so I will mulligan. And, slightly better. I can do something turn 2 at least if I don't draw a counterspell. So yeah, I thought I'd bring the mono blue deck back just because well, I don't know, it kind of stopped being that good because a lot of combo decks no, sorry, because a lot of creature decks were around and it was hard to beat Affinity and Mono Red regularly. But I don't know, maybe now that combo decks are the big thing, it might be worth bringing back, taking a look, just to give you another deck that doesn't cost a whole lot. Excludes kind of pricey, but in general the deck's kind of cheap to build. Most of the commons are fairly worthless. So yeah, if you want another control deck that's not Cloudpost, which has been having some videos made of it on another website. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, I think this matchup. This was another reason I thought this blue deck might be good again because this matchup is probably favoured for me. I mean, I have a lot more counter spells, and they don't actually have that much business. They don't have that many ways of winning. So if you just counter all their actual threats, then it should be a fairly easy game. And as you can see, I have counter spells. And into the Royals, that's not particularly good against that deck. They're probably coming out. This list's kind of old. I haven't really had time to update it amongst... what should I do here? Yeah, I'm going to let that resolve. I don't really want to Fairy Trickery it because then you just untap some Mull Drifters and that goes against the whole point of what I'm trying to do here. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I've been kind of testing for block and drafting a lot in the last few days since my exams finished for the Pro Tour. So I'm just running an old mono blue list here, but I don't really see how the list would change particularly based on format. I mean, I did take a look at it and thought there's not really much I particularly want to change, so yeah, I just run with this. Yeah, that's fine. I might actually into the Royal that Prophetic Prism next turn. See if he tries to draw some cards here. I think he may do. Yeah. Let's get this out of my hand. I don't think they run many more mystical teachings, so I may as well get the most expensive counterspell out of my hand. He tries to counter back negate. I haven't seen him running negate before. I guess that's something to bear in mind. Wait. I didn't play the Sentinel there because I don't want to kind of turn on his counter magic as such. No, not sorry, not counter magic. His removal spells. So he'll have a load of deadbolts in there that don't do much. So I'd rather be able to Sentinels when I've got Into the Royal or a counterspell up. Oh, so he does have another Mystical Teachings. They usually only run one of those. Oh well, I was wrong. He's got that as well. Geez, I wish I hadn't used my Fairy Trickery. He's got a weird version he's running here. Yeah, like I said, you just want to counter the business. Probably going to lose this game though. I think I'm going to get overwhelmed by card advantage eventually. Let's run this out there. Is he going to try and kill it? Yeah. I'll try and bounce it. Hopefully get a counterspell out of his hand. Because he won't have that many counters. Like I said, he'll have a lot of removal. Yeah, there's another counter. He's running Condescend as well. I wonder what he's not running. Because the Cloudpost lists don't always run Condescend. They don't always run Deep Analysis. Or Winner's Grace, that's a good one. That will definitely give me a good shot at winning this game. Yep, have a prophetic prism. Yep, draw some cards. Make a Muldrift or something. I want to use my excludes. You gotta win eventually. I'm not going to use that. I kind of want to make land at the moment. Oh, there's a Spire Golem. Let's make that. So yeah, I didn't make my land there because I do want to Una's Grey 6. I didn't really draw anything relevant. I think I'm actually going to counter that. Probably because, because the card he finds is probably cheaper than 4, so I might as well counter the one that costs 4, make him flash it back to get something else, spend all his mana. Yep, that doesn't kill me, so I'll let it resolve. Yep, that also doesn't kill me. He's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more mana this turn, but he doesn't do anything. Didn't even flame slash my Spire Golem. I'll make my morph. I can't just wait here forever, so I do need to run it out eventually. He's running Counterspell as well. What is this guy playing? I have no idea. Someone won the tournament I was just in. I guess he might just have a bunch of one-off counterspells, but like, how does he kill people when he's got all these cards? Because Counterspell is definitely not a standard Cloudpost card. This is where he flashes back teachings for another teachings. I mean, I guess we'll find out. Shattering Pulse, yeah. I can live with that for now. Don't think I'll counter that. It's a bit unlucky that we've drawn all these excludes and he just hasn't made any creatures. So yeah, like I said, I'll let that resolve for now. So yeah, we need to hope he tries to kill us eventually, and then we have the answer when that does happen. But it seems like he's not doing that with creatures. They normally run some mix of Ulamog's Crushers, Muldrifters, and what's the other one? The 1/3 Steamcore Weird. I think I will pass here. I don't want to Fathom Seer into counterspells again, because then I kind of lose my turn. I tap out, don't achieve much. I'd rather get to 7 mana before I can do that, so I can have double counterspell. There we go. Although, by the looks of it, he's probably going to counter back. Yep, so I'll let that resolve and then try to exclude again, and then probably lose the game. Because he's running loads of counterspells. I guess I'm favoured against the normal Cloudpost decks, but not the ones that run oodles of counterspells. Mana Leak as well, yeah. This guy's version is really strange. Now I'm into the Royal or Bust, I guess. Top 2, into the Royal, one time. Don't even know how many more I have in here, to be honest. Didn't get there. No point making the golems, because I'll just kill them. take 8. And we're dead. Oh, I forgot to Una's Grace last turn. Let's see what would have happened if I Una's Grace. I would have drawn another one, or think twice even, not even Una's Grace. Yeah, that was interesting, because he was running loads of counter spells. So, I guess... I know what definitely comes out. These Piracy Charms definitely come out. I think these relics probably come in, or at least 2 of them, let's say. No, can't target artifact or enchantment spell. I guess he only has the prisms, really. I'm not too bothered about those. It looked like Ulamog's Crusher was his way of winning, so I guess we'll bring in 2 Cursed Chains. And then take out, I think maybe Into the Royals, because even though they're good against a Resolved Crusher, I think it's better to just have the Cursed Chains. So, yeah, we'll run with this and submit. So, yes, I would like to play first. I'll mulligan that. Yeah, I'll keep this. Need to draw lands, but never mind. I guess I used all my lands in that first hand. Ugh. No, I won't play that yet, because I want to have Prohibit on his lens. Prism even, not lens. Oh, hey. I guess I'll start doing this. Glad I counted that prism. Let's get rid of it. Hey, we drew the lands. Our hand's still not particularly good, but drawing lands is a start. How lucky. Oh, Witness Grace. That's a good one. I think if he starts drawing cards here, I'd probably just let it resolve. I don't know, actually, now that he's... I mean, I guess he just drew that. In fact, no, probably not. Obviously when, well, yeah, I'm going to counter that. Obviously when the game I don't have excludes, he starts playing the creature. Last game I had 3 excludes. Never mind. Bash, bash, bash. Preordain. Yeah, I think I gotta let that resolve. I think I can spend all my counter spells on his card draw, because then when he does actually get there, he just starts winning the counter wars, and it's not really worth it, because all I have is a 2-3. So, yeah. I think, like I said, that just has to resolve. Because again, he doesn't have that much actual business, so if I counter the stuff that is actual business, then I'll be fine. Oh, forgot to make him remove a card. Never mind. I'll try and focus a bit better now. Especially now that I need to Una's Grace as well. Yep, unfortunately that resolves. 5 mana, Prophetic Prison. Yep, that resolves. Ditch a card. And I'll draw a card. And another one. Una's Grace is really key in this deck. Spy Golem, that's good. It's kind of a nombo with Relic, but you can retain priority. You can cast Una's Grace out of your graveyard, retain priority, and then Relic while it's on the stack, and then Una's Grace stays in the graveyard after. So there's a trick if you do decide to play this deck. Tapping all his mana. What's this? Ulamog's Crusher. Let's try the Exclude and hope he doesn't counter back. But he will, obviously. And then we'll counter back. And then hopefully that's it. But 6 cards in hand, probably not going to happen. And then I probably lose. So not the best way to start, considering I thought this would be a good matchup. Yeah. Counter that, and then he'll just counter back. And then, yeah, like I said, we lose. I mean, I've got 3. Well, if I draw a land, I've got 3 draws to find the chains. So we don't actually straight lose, but it's also not looking great. Maybe should have countered those card draw spells. Who knows? It's always hard to tell, really. I guess against his version, I maybe should have done because he's got so many counter spells. Well, I guess because I just drawn that Una's Grace, I can at least do this. Chains one time. I've drawn enough cards. I should have found one. Nope, that's not a chains, and we probably lose. Oh, that's a shame. Next one will go better, I'm sure. So, I mean, we've got another turn, but he's probably got counter spells in hand at this point. And he's playing, as we just saw, Red Elemental Blast as well, or Pyroblast, whichever it is. And so, even if I do get a chains on it, he can just knock it off. Shattering Pulse, yeah, sure. Yeah, guess he might have a counterspell, but this is our only hope. And we're dead. GG's. Let's hope the next one goes better.